a righteous prediction.
What is going on, fam? As you can see by the title of this video, 2K21 canceled with a question mark. Now, if you know who Justin Leaper is, and there's a link to his video in the description so you can see the actual video of him talking about it. He's not some dirt sheet guy. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, he's somebody you can trust with what he got to say. And he stated that from reputable sources, and that he believes 2K21 will be canceled. I think to a lot of people it's not really a surprise, honestly. With all that's going on, and especially how crappy 20 is. I think also this year is going to be tough for the gaming industry as a whole, in terms of certain games getting finished up and releases and things like that. So we'll see. I know some of y'all, a lot of other people, oh, well, I ain't going to believe it till 2K says it. Well, you know they ain't going to say nothing about it no time soon. They'll wait to the last absolute possible second to be like, oh, we canceled it. Now, me personally, do I believe this to be a good thing, bad thing, whatever? Personally, it's a good thing. Not even anything related to COVID-19 and all that. It's a good thing because it gives them an extra year to get the freaking game right and to give us a game that we deserve. They owe us after this piece of trash that 20 was. And it's crazy because, you know, I'm on 19 a lot doing the Def Jam project. Check that out. And I flip back to 20, not just for movesets, but I'm working out the settings and the sliders to kick off this universe mode, and it's ridiculous. I go on CC to download a call. To go on there, go to search, hit featured favorites, most recent. Download a call and get back to the main menu. Took over 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes. That's ridiculous. Now, since the last DLC, I don't know about editing other stuff, but in terms of movesets, takes forever to get in. Alright. It loads up, boom. Takes another half of forever to load up the individual. Finish it, click out, save it. It takes another 2 forever just to get out of that screen. Then to get from the moveset screen to the main menu. I mean, me being the moveset guy kills me because, you know, I'm all about in and out, quick, fast, getting stuff done, moving, scrolling. I've had it crash in moveset creation suite so many times because I scroll through stuff quick. You know, left trigger, right trigger, up, down to get to where I need to go, and it crashes. Crashes. I've had I don't know how many crashes right in the middle of doing a moveset. Hadn't saved anything. Boom, lost all that. That's just in the moveset creation suite by itself. I've had freezes. I've had taking forever and forever to load and never actually loading up and having to restart. That's not into account this week. You know, when I'm going into playtest matches, first match I go into, crash. Have to load back up and do another match. Every time. So, yeah, I mean, 2K owe us. And I don't say that lightly because I'm not, you know, somebody that embraces entitlement. Just for the fact of what they gave us on 20, they owe us, say what you want, they owe us an absolutely amazing game. Period. Now there's plenty of us that we'll still get 21 no matter when it comes out, no matter what it is. Yeah, I know I will, because I always told you, as long as some of y'all getting it, I get it to do movesets for you. I serve the community, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. I'm always get it. I'm not going to be like, oh, boycott it. For one, it's not going to matter. And I don't say that if you didn't buy it or you bought it and sold it back or whatever, got a refund, cool, that was you. Yeah, I didn't. Still playing it to some extent. You want to call it that. But make sure you go check out Justin's video and let me know what you think about it being canceled. You know, what are your pros and cons? What are your good thing, bad thing? You know, to me, it's a good thing. The only, man, listen, the main issue that we face right now is there's so many people still playing 19. They got to leave them servers up. Especially with like me and the crew doing the Def Jam project, we need the servers because, you know, we consistently adding people in arenas and all that to this game. So I think that would lead to a lot of people's fear of, you know, what they're going to do if they do delay it, postpone it, cancel it, whatever. They got to leave 19 to 20 servers up. You know, typically we lose the previous game servers around, what, May anyway? So hopefully they do the smart thing and they do right by the fans for once and they leave 19 servers up. Another thing I believe that might come into play with a flat out cancellation or postponement is the roster. You gotta look at that. Who got, you know, fired, who got released, who got cut, who came in, who got added, who came to the main roster. So there's not just one factor in the situation. There's a few, but absolutely, completely and totally canceling it, postponing it to next year. Yes, I'm all for it. It can do nothing but good. They had already said that 21 coming out this year was on a cut budget and less people, and so it stood to be an even worse game. Now they got more time to get all that figured out and get all of that straightened out.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
So hopefully they do the right thing and do right by us. You know, I always look to the NBA 2K series to kind of see possibly where the good and the bad might come from, especially coming from that community. But yeah, they really ain't doing too much for them either. I mean, 2K20, NBA 2K20 was not that great. It had a lot of issues and still does and never got addressed and fixed. So I mean, just my faith in them completely and totally with any game outside of Borderlands or Lord knows that game's great, but then again they've had years to work on it. So, and in all honesty, even though this won't happen because this has to be a yearly release, I would rather it come out every 2 years and just update it every year. You give us updated everything, updated attires, updated character models, updated arenas, updated titles. You know what I'm saying? I would prefer that. Give me the game every 2 years, a much better version. But you know, I know with a sports title, it's got to be an annual release, so it is what it is. But anyway, know what y'all think. And this match in this background, some more slider testing and settings testing. Now, I had somewhat of a eureka moment this morning with something that I changed up that I'm learning about. But it's funny because there are certain things, attributes especially, that don't matter. Like, typically with your durability, okay, you want your dudes to be durable, so you keeping that close to max because you want everybody to be able to take punishment. So one match, I maxed them all the way out for both guys I was using in the match. Match went 8+ minutes. Next match, I turned them all the way down to 0. Match went 8+ minutes. Same exact match almost. So, you know, there's attributes and settings on here that some just don't even really freaking matter. So, I'm trying to figure all this stuff out to make these matches a lot more enjoyable to watch. I know a lot of people like sim matches and like watching matches. And I'm really trying to get into it because playing it, there's no fun in it. I can min-max the settings for the AI and still win the match with no problem. You know, it's no fun unless you playing like Royal Rumbles and Armageddon, Hell in a Cell type stuff, Fatal 4-Ways. So, anyway, y'all check out the rest of this match. Hit them comments. Let me know what you think. Check out Justin's video. You know, give him a like and a subscribe too, man. Follow him on Twitter. Cause that's where you're gonna see a lot of the news and most of the news. Especially from the creators. Most have moved to Twitter completely because it's so much easier and quicker. So anyway, y'all do that. Let me know what you think. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. You are not subscribed to the channel. Do it right now. Hit that subscribe button, click that bell, enable notifications. All that good stuff, fam. You know what it is, man. Turning into Righteous, the WWE 2K news guy. Anyway, holla at your boy, fam. You know what it is. Keep it real. Live righteous.
And this match most certainly did not disappoint.
I guess Gulak needs to double-check the numbers in his PowerPoint presentation to figure out exactly what went wrong tonight.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.